Did I fly past the... Yeah, I have to remember not to fly past that turnoff. The path that doesn't look like a path. What we need to go down. I think it's that bit there. Yeah, yeah. It's gonna be a pain in the butt getting bigger trucks up this. Kind of a bummer there's not a garage here. But I haven't done enough with the new map. We just started with it to give a judgment of it. So far, I like it. It just... Oh. And I don't think there are any new vehicles added, but I'm not 100% on that. I mean, I could look at a garage and tell you right away on that one. It's just getting to the damn map. Like, getting a big truck up that, I mean, I can't imagine it. And the fact that there's no garage here, that's going to be a real problem. Because this is a big scout vehicle, definitely, but a truck with a trailer, that's... There's no service shop over here. There's no trailer store that I've found. I mean, I could double check that. You're going to have to come with what you... Oh, I should have put all-wheel drive on. I forgot. Yeah, so trailer store, buildings. Yeah. All you got is a fuel station. Resupply point, that might get us repair parts. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say at this point. I would say probably not, but... Alright, well... So I would say this map is seemingly going to be quite a challenge from a logistical standpoint, because just getting trucks over here... Why don't we do this quest while we're over here? Because there's a scout quest over here. I don't see a reason why not to do it. Oh yeah, all-wheel drive. I don't see a reason why not to do it while we're here. We could grab that scout fuel carrier as well. That would help with the fuel aspect of things if we're worried about it. I just find it strange that the upgrades don't show up with the watchtowers anymore. At least not on this map, it doesn't. But we'll confirm that. I'll go to that spot where the one person mentioned there should be an upgrade. Because in theory, that's under the watchtower and should be visible. And put it in low range. Alright. Yeah, I went the wrong way. I need to come over here. I followed what looked like the only path available, but... Oh, I guess it continues. There's the path there. Probably shouldn't have driven into this water. Oh well. Let's winch out. Not the end of the world. Come on, come on. Alright, it's not grabbing the winch points I wanted to grab, so we'll do it manually. Not sure if that's a solid winch point or not. We'll find out. No, it's not. That one should be. I think I also have the extended winch on this guy. It's been a while since I've had these guys in a garage, though. So I don't know 100% if this thing does have that or not, but I think so. You know, well, before I forget that question, though, I'm gonna go ahead and take a look real quick in the garage, see if there is actually any new trucks, because it should be listed under the store if there's something in brand new. So let's just take a look. It will say you need to discover it. Yeah, doesn't look like it. I didn't see anything that said needs to... Yeah, so it doesn't look like there's any actual new trucks. Now, we can get additional trucks like that 420, but it's one that already exists in the game and I technically already had, so... As far as I can tell, no. Alright, let's go back to the rift. You know what? I'm just gonna go this way. I'm not gonna play this game continuing to follow the path as it's laid out, because we're almost to where we need to be, and I'm not gonna continue to drive through this water nonsense. We're just 40 meters away now. That's famous last words. Let's take the shortcut. As I mentioned, I have the extended winch. I do not have the autonomous winch, so if I flip, I'm done. If we take it nice and easy, shouldn't be a problem. Yeah, see, this road would have been waterlogged all the way. No thank you. Alright. So, here's the quest. Seems like false alarm. The place looks abandoned and mostly empty. Why would the owners just leave their tents here? That's another question. But just knowing they aren't here anymore is good enough for me. So these were like people that were pillaging the area, more or less. So we were just checking to see if they were still there for that guy. New trailer. We'll pick this up because we're going to need the fuel. I can refuel the our active 420 as well. This. Oh, trailer. Okay, go ahead and refuel myself now. Why not? Okay, off we go. Actually, let me take a look at the map real quick. See what we're looking at. Okay. Oops. So we need to get over here. I really don't want to follow this path back if I can avoid it, because this is just a bunch of nonsense. It looks like there might be a path right here, so I might have to follow it a little bit to get close to it, but our ultimate goal is going to be there. I hope I can make it there. If it looks like it's too densely wooded, it seems like this map does have a lot of really dense woods. We'll see. But for now, that's the game plan. I'm going to try and avoid the more waterlogged parts of the road if I can, but it might be difficult. Yeah, let's go over this way. Yeah, it looks like this area is just as muddy as that other area, so we're not really getting any benefit by being off-road right now. Yeah, this is going to be slow going if the whole road is like this. It's still good to come over here, get that quest taken care of, and get this fuel... little fuel tanker, because we're going to need it. That was maybe not the best angle to go into that water. Alright, let's winch out. Go to that. Man, this mud is rather ridiculous. Alright, 78 meters. Do I think I can squeeze through the woods there? maybe over to the left here. It looks like there might be an opening. I wouldn't want to do this in the dark, though, so I'm just going to advance till morning. I'm not going to see where I need to go. There might be an opening up there, but it's hard to say. We'll drive up there. Alright. I'm going to start winching more aggressively here. It's going to take forever if we don't. The real risk I have is a stump like that, not seeing it and running into it and getting stuck. Or not being able to see the grade of the land because of the high, tall grass here. Looks like I might be able to squeeze in right here, though. This is the trick, though. After that, where do you go? Considering I have a trailer, too, I don't think I'm getting through this area. And if I get stuck, backing up might be a problem. Maybe we can squeeze it. You never know what these branches are going to do to you, though. Can I squeeze it in between here? With a little bit of damage? Yes. I don't know what's after that, though. Let me... This could be a colossally bad idea. I mean, we're almost through the woods. I really can't see... There's an opening. Alright, we're stuck for a second. Yeah. Now, the question is the trailer stuck? It doesn't look like it, although I really can't see. It looks like we're stuck on these branches, and what I've found, you can use the winch to power through branches, so I'm not going to let that deter me. You can't physically drive through those branches oftentimes, but the winch will help you get through. Alright, I have no idea where I'm going now. I'm headed the wrong direction. I need to start going to the right here. I need to go this way. Okay. This is very tricky stuff here. Maybe not worth going the way I went, but... We're gonna give it a try. Come on, you can do it. I think I'm stuck on branches again. Again, trailer doesn't appear to be stuck, so... We'll just use the winch and power through this. Yeah, so the habit of the truck when it hits a branch like that is to kick itself up in the air. Now the trailer might be stuck. And then the winch will help you keep the nose down, which is what you're aiming to do. I feel like I'm going further and further away from where I need to go, but I'm not finding a path that I can get through just yet. So I was kind of hoping that the trees would thin out here, which it seems like they're doing. Now we can start going, because it seems like we got to a... It's not really a road, but a path. There we go. Alright. Let me, off the engine. So our goal is still ultimately to get to this road. If we can get to this road, I'll do it, but I really don't want to drive through more forest if I can avoid it, so... Let's try this. So we want to go off this way, which it looks like we have the ability to do. Just have to back up a little bit. Okay, there's marker number 1. I'm gonna head off to the left though, because I need to correct for that. That's some dense woods. I might be able to go through this way. It looks like there's a lot of opening. As if these rocks wouldn't prevent me from being able to make the turn I want to make. Yeah, dumb rocks. Alright, come on, come on. There we go. Then we head to the right. Perfect. Okay. We're pretty much to the road. Just need to squeeze in there. Alright, excellent. We got the trailer through too. I'd say that was good. And honestly, I'd rather have done that than drive through that muddy nonsense waterlogged road. Whether or not it saved me time, I don't know. But now we're gonna gun it. As much as we can, of course. Alright, we're within sight of where we want to go. Now, I don't know where we go from here. It looks like you go down this way, then go to the right. Then again, going off to the left might be viable too. I have to... let's go to the right. I know there's a road over this way. Yeah, we're on the road now. I really can't imagine driving some of these bigger trucks in some of these areas. I mean, I don't know if I would need to in this area so far, but... Oof. Well, we'll see, because that's something we're going to have to do eventually. Alright, let's go get this over with. Alright. Start with refueling. The fuel carrier... I'll refuel myself, what the hell. Okay, that bit's done. Can we get the other guy? I guess I'm not in range of the other one. That's fine. So now we switch over to repair. And we want that guy. Oh, I don't have enough repairs for this. Jeez. It's only 73% that it needs repair. It's at 73% status, but it's got a lot of health on those parts. So I'm not going to do these repairs just yet. I actually want to get the step 10 repaired first, because that one we were really, really close to doing. And I don't remember exactly how many points I need, so I don't want to accidentally use too many. Am I in range yet? Yeah, I'm in range. Just need to switch over, so... Okay. I don't think I can switch to the roof rack of the other guy. And if I remember correctly... I could be wrong on this, but I can't refuel with this truck from that. Oh, no, I can. Okay. Get that refueled. Alright, so we've almost depleted. So, change truck. Oh, wait. One thing I wanted to do. Just double check here. Yeah, you can't attach a trailer to this guy. Unfortunately. So we'll just keep that trailer on the other guy. Which is fine. Alright. Kind of blocked my way of turning around here easily. Alright, this is going to be an ugly turnaround. I'm going to try and make it smooth, but... I'm not sure how much the train is going to cooperate with me. Alright, you know what? F it. I'm just going to squeeze in between the building. Wow, I backed up exactly where I was. Either the turning circle of this truck is really bad, or the train's preventing me from doing the turn. I feel like Austin Powers now. Come on. Oh, invisible wall. That building has more of a hitbox to it than it looks. Okay, let's go. Alright, let me switch the quest. Well, it was called Old Faithful, right? Yeah. I have to deliver it too. I think that either the 420 or this could... Probably the 420 would be the better one to do. But the main thing we need is refueling. Repairing... This thing was not as far away from a repair, so let's go take care of that. It's going to take multiple trips, I think, to get that 420 up and running. I'm trying to remember how many repair parts the con has. I want to say it's only 150. So we're going to take this path. Which I'm not sure will do it. So sending the con over here wouldn't get the job done. I put a kind of self-imposed Russian trucks only in the Russian map. I had to break that rule initially, but just to get things going. But since then, I've been trying to stick to that rule. So I'm not going to bring any of my trucks over from America here, even though there's ones that could do the job. So we'll just stick with what we got. I could buy that van. It's not very expensive, and it might have good amount of repair parts. Actually don't remember how many it can have. It might be 150 like the others. I know the TUZ-166 has no repair parts on it, at least I don't think so. I think it just has fuel and a spare tire. So that one won't help me. Alright, let's do the fuel first. Okay, that's taken care of. I guess I'll refuel this as well. Now for the repairs. I should have some left over. Yeah, so we need 128. That gets that done. I need to deliver it, so I'm going to do that part now. But I'm not going to do it with this truck, because I want to send this truck back to that other 420 and use the rest of the repairs on it. And then we'll see like how much more we need. So for right now, I'm just going to park it here. I should be out of the way. Let's grab the functioning 420 here, which now should be all fueled up. The Yar might be able to do this, but I think I'd just be more comfortable having this guy do it. Because I know it can. I don't know what our destination is just yet. I should probably look that up. So I know which direction I need to pull it in. Okay, down there. Okay, that works. We wouldn't really have to change direction at all. Just come down this way. Looks like there's a connection here, and then we're down there. Alright, that works. I'm gonna want to back up to it, though. So we'll see if there's a good spot for me to do that. I could check to see if that resupply gives me back the service parts. I don't think so, though. I think you have to go to a service building to get that, but I'm not positive, so might be worth a try. Alright, we're going to want to turn around here. Looks like there's a good spot to do that, so I'm just going to pull up a little bit. We either pull off to the right or pull to the left. I think the left makes sense. Alright, back up. That should do it. Okay. Pull it in a little bit. Don't want it too much, though. I want a little bit of slack. That's probably good. Where it is. So because it's fueled up and repaired, it will drive along with me, so I won't have to pull it too hard, which is another thing that helps. I think the 420 will probably pull it without that, but... I'm definitely glad I brought this guy over as my first vehicle over here. Okay, I think we keep going. So if I remember correctly, let's just draw it out. We go here, we go here, go here. Come on down. Come to here. I don't know what this looks like, so this might be bad. We might have to detour. Here, 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 here. And then we'll just do that. We can figure it out beyond that. So hopefully whatever that is on the map is not bad. We can figure it out. For now, we're just going to follow this route, though. Yeah, but this personally is the point of the game where I have the most fun, doing the exploration and stuff. We kind of already knocked that out, but we still have a decent amount still to do. And then jobs like this, I really like these recovery jobs. Don't know why, I find it fun. Especially if you have the possibility of a reward of getting a truck for free. That's always nice. But even still, I'm not going to get that reward for this 310, and this is still fun for me. Thankfully, there are a lot of these recovery missions in the Russian map. I've done them all at this point, except for the ones on this map, but... yeah, I was afraid of that. Again, a spot where you'd think there would be a bridge, but as far as I can see, there's no quest for it. Alright. Let me take a look at the map. So, detours. This just brings me back the way I came. We might be able to go this way. It looks like the slope maybe isn't so bad this way. Or we could go down this way. I think this way maybe makes more sense. Like, because if I look over to my left, I could be right about that, but it's really hard to say. But over to the right, I'm a little bit more confident. So you know what? Let's go to the right. Sorry. Step. I had to back up. Okay. We're going to try this idea. So we're going to follow this road for a little bit, but once we get to this spot, we're going to try and come over this way. And get to this road, which I think has a more clear route. Unfortunately, that path I drew out is pretty much useless now. So that one road is entirely useless now, which is unfortunate because it seems like it's the most direct path to get where you need to go. Yeah, see, this is much more doable. Still a little on the dicey side, though. There's a lot of trucks that would struggle with this bit. It's possible I didn't need to do that, but we'll just live with it. I think we make a right here? Yeah. Good. You might have been able to just follow this down, honestly, rather than do what I just did. If your truck can't manage that, I think that might be the better course, but I don't know that 100% without doing it. It's an idea. we're back into it. So, yeah, maybe just driving down that would have been the way to go. Cool. Did a little bit of damage to the 310, but we don't really care once this quest is done. Alright, we can probably start heading over to the left here. Job's done, and we're rewarded pretty well from an experience standpoint. It's really fascinating to see one of these relics hit the road again. Much better than just being left to rust and the way I see it. Alright, cool. Cut out the engine here. We can refuel here, I guess. Might as well do that before I give up on this guy. Then we'll switch over to the Yar, and I'll do the repairs that we can, but then we have to start thinking about how do we want to do the rest of that quest. Because I definitely do not have enough repair parts for that. I'm pretty sure the con only has 150, so getting it over here would probably be more work than it's worth. Oh, this is where it... Ah! So I just got restocked with repair parts over here. Okay, well then never mind about that. So that's good to know. This refuel station gives you more than just fuel. So I'm actually going to head back over there because I know I'm going to need more repair parts than the Yar has. It's quite possible that I need even more than this is going to bring me. Because I'm trying to remember how much it was. It was like 398 or something. And I've already used 128 on the step. So I still don't think we're getting the repair parts here if I bring this over. But hey, it's a start. We're just going to have to chop away at it until it's repaired. It's still crazy to think that that's 75% repaired, or 73% or wherever it is. As a matter of fact, let's open up that quest right now. So it's Pacifist. Yeah, it's 73% repaired, and it still needs almost 400 repair points to get going, which is craziness, but I have no idea if I'm going the right way. I'm still, like, learning the map. I think I want to go off to the left here at this branch. One of those things, I'll eventually learn it, though. But that's definitely convenient that you get the repair parts here. That really helps with the logistics a lot. A lot. I do have a truck on the Z map with the maintenance bed. But that would take probably some time to get here, and we always, of course, have to worry about that entry point to this map and whether or not the truck can make it. I think I had the Azov D is the one I gave that to. And if there's more than one Azov D, I apologize. I really can't keep some of these trucks' names straight. Alright. Well, we'll get the repairs started. I'll bring the Yar over here. We'll do what repairs it has. And then I might take this guy over to get that upgrade. We'll see. Alright, this is going to be a good reminder of how many repair points we need. Okay, 368 is how much we need. Well, still, that's not going to get done with how many repair points we have here, so we'll do what we can. But for now, we're just going to stick this guy over here. I'm not sure if I really want to send the con over here, because it'd take me quite a long time to get it here, honestly. Because I'd have to take it from the garage. I almost want to do that, though, because I haven't really used that truck much. Because by the time I got the DLC that allows you to have it, I had already done a lot of the exploration and stuff, so I've almost not used it at all. A lot of people that started with that DLC, I'm sure they used it a lot, but me, I didn't use it hardly at all. I'm honestly not sure how much I like it from how much I have used it. It seems, with the upgrades I've given it, it seems to be very flip prone. Doesn't seem like it's a very stable platform, honestly. In the early game, it's probably amazing because it gives you really good tires to work with for such an early stage of the game, but we're not at that stage anymore. So I'm sure it's amazing in Michigan. Alright, it's probably enough of that low range. But I guess I should give it a chance. If I haven't really had much opportunity to try it out. I just have visions of it flipping over. Me taking half an hour to get it over here and it flipping over. If I don't have an autonomous winch on it, I might put it on there. If you have a vehicle that you think is flip prone, a scout vehicle anyway, probably a good precaution. And honestly, the con might be better off without the roof rack with the repairs. It might make it more balanced and stuff, but it's kind of the reason why we're sending it over here is because it has repair parts. I also not sure logistics-wise, fuel-wise, how well it does, but I guess we'll find out here in a second. Turns out it's going to be a bad idea. I might abandon that idea, but we'll give it a chance. Because this is the time to use scout vehicles, so yeah, we're just shy. Like, very close. It's almost like painfully close. 46 points, like seriously. That is so close. Alright, I'm just gonna park this here. Oh, hello, curtain-side trailer. Might want to poke that and see if I get experience out of it. If it's for a quest, it might not give us any experience, though. Okay. Let me switch over. This might be an entirely bad idea, but I'm gonna switch over to the con over here, con 39. And we'll see if we can, what we can do with it. So I'm already in the garage. So let's just take a look at what my upgrades are. Because I may not have the best options. So yeah, see, for example, this. This I don't think I could get before, but now it's available, so I'm going to need to find it. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we have the best engine we can have. Nice. I have the SnowRunner suspension on this guy. Nothing you can really do with that. I kept the default tires, but we might honestly be better off with an upgrade here. Oh, actually, no, I did upgrade it. I think. I'm actually not sure which ones these comes with. Well, it's the only two choices. Yeah, so we want to have this guy, the autonomous scout. If it's going to be flipping over, we can help recover ourselves. Yeah, the roof rack. Yeah, everything else you can't really change. Anything we want to do here, I guess these, I already installed all the stuff I wanted to on this. Yeah. Yeah, there is a new paint job, I think, that came with the update. So I guess we'll use it. Play dirty, and then it's got a bunch of cards on it. So it's kind of gambler motif. Alright, I like it. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, you know what? I wanted to do a test. So normally this thing cannot attach a trailer, but I wonder, because it looks like it has the tow hook. I wonder if you remove the spare wheel. I'll just sell it. Why not? It still can't attach a trailer. That's really odd. Because it looks like it has a tow hook right there, but there's no option to attach a trailer anywhere. Alright. I'm gonna leave off that spare wheel. What the hell? We don't need it. Alright, this truck is definitely fast. Let's see how much our suspension gets wrecked on the way there. I hate this road. It's the fastest way to get there, but your suspension oftentimes takes an absolute pounding getting there. It's very much luck of the draw, though, on how much you're going to get, I feel. I mean, I'm going to do my best to, like, slow down for some of the more serious obstacles so we don't just rack up crazy amounts of suspension damage. But the potholes and stuff are a little harder for me to predict. Oh, I should have checked how much repair points I have. I think it's 150. Yeah, it's 150. That should be enough. This kind of looks weird without that spare tire in the back. Oh well. How am I doing money-wise? Almost 107. Yeah, the fact I haven't taken any suspension damage yet is weird. I guess we've gotten lucky so far. I definitely think going slower really helps, but who's got the time for that? It's definitely squirrely. I'm having to fight the thing to keep it on the road, which I think is the reason why I remember not liking it. It's the same reason why I didn't like the Dawn 71. That truck, once I upgraded it all the way, or scout car, or whatever, however you want to call it, that's very squirrely. Yeah, so if you're wondering why I'm... Yeah, there you go. There's some suspension damage. I could have avoided that, but... If you're wondering why I'm pulling all over the road, I'm not doing that on purpose. That's the car itself. Ugh. Alright. Oh, that fuel tank. It only has a 40-liter tank? Seriously? Oh, I forgot that. I knew it had a small tank, but I didn't know it was 40 liters. Jesus. Well, thankfully there is a fuel station up ahead, but... And fuel consumption is quite bad because I have the most powerful engine I can have. I have that off-road gearbox, which doesn't help. So some of that is my fault. But 40 liters is not a lot of fuel. That actually may be the lowest amount in the game. Because I want to say the Dawn 71 is the next worst. And I want to say it has maybe... I don't know. I don't remember how much fuel it has. But maybe it has 50 liters or something? I could be wrong, though. It could have... Yeah, it could have even less than this. I honestly don't remember. Hello, truck. The rift map's going to be even more problematic if I have to bring supplies over there and they're not available on the map. Because bringing a truck with things on it up that crazy road, that just seems That seems like an accident waiting to happen. Oh, I'm lucky I didn't take suspension damage there. Alright, I will go slower over the trees, just as a precaution. Because I'd like to show up with a somewhat intact suspension. Let's not use all the repair points on ourselves. Alright, we're almost to the map. This kind of highlights, though, like, what the problematic nature of the logistics are. Because the garage... Coming from the garage to anywhere else, just getting off this map takes a while. This map's not as bad, I don't feel. Alright, let's go get fuel. I have a truck with a trailer in the way on the other end of this, but maybe I can squeeze or buy it. I didn't put it in a place that would really allow for easy squeezy buy, but maybe we can pull it off. And we're only getting 6 liters, but when you consider how small this tank is, that's actually a good percentage of our fuel. Yeah, we squeezed by, no problem. But I pretty much know this route by heart at this point, because I've had to do it so many times. I do like this new paint job, though. It looks pretty cool. At least I think it's new. It might have been in the game already, but I don't think so. I think I would have added it if it was. I know there was at least a couple new paint jobs, and I think this was one of the new ones. Alright. I might not want it to be dark once we get up here, but I'm going to keep going for now. So far, we haven't had to go into low range for anything, so that's good. Oh, I say that, and we could start getting bogged down. I think the ground firms up, though, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. No, I guess I was wrong. Wow, seriously? This thing's got crazy big mud tires. I didn't expect it to bog down in that. Come on, little Jeep, you can do it. Well, it's not really a Jeep, but... Alright. This is the part I'm most worried about. Because if I flip over, ooh, it's a long way down there. I could use a winch cable to try and make sure I don't fall, because there is literally a tree right there, but let's try and be brave. It's definitely more narrow than those other two vehicles. So if I send a truck up here, maybe a smaller truck like the ZIK or whatever, the smaller Russian truck, might go for that. I don't own it at the moment, but I've driven it in the past, and it's a pretty capable vehicle. Alright, we're here. Maybe stop for fuel first. It's not too much of a detour to do. I might want to stop and make the time go by to morning. Oops, that was too long. Oh well. Hit the button a little too many times. Okay, remind me where I need to go after this. So we go left, then right almost immediately. Get fuel. All right. All right, let me remind myself of the path. So we go right. I guess right, then left. Gets us there? Yeah. All right. This vehicle made it okay. And it's going to give us the 150... Well, we don't need 150, but... I'm already getting confused. Yeah, right, then left. Just said it. And then we'll have, at this point, 4 scout vehicles over here, so we'll have a lot of options of how we progress from here. Well, yeah, there was it being squirrely, almost taking me into that tree. I've popped wheelies in this thing before too. I don't know if that was... Maybe they fixed something like that since, but... That was one of the reasons why I stopped using it, because I was like popping wheelies and almost flipping the thing over. Just with that. It seems to not be doing that anymore though, so maybe they fixed that. I don't know the circumstance that it was doing that, but... Okay, almost there. And then I think we're to round up the stream here. That was a nice little leap there. By going and finding that upgrade somebody mentioned. Because if there is an upgrade there, then that is somewhat worrying that they don't have those upgrades showing up on the map with the watchtowers anymore. I kind of don't like that change. Okay, let me go ahead and... Oh yeah, repairs. Okay, so... we can repair ourselves, but let's do this first. Okay, just hear this thing roar like a rabid animal. 2 lake for takebacks. 2 lake? You mean late? 2 lake for takebacks. I don't understand that. I suppose I already did offer it as a reward. Enjoy your new ride. 2 lake. Yeah, I think that's a typo. Or a mistranslation. Okay. And then go back and repair ourselves. Oh, our Yar 87 needs some repairs. Sure. Well, we're in this vehicle. I guess we just stick with it. So I'm going to go to that spot. Look at the pile of scout vehicles. Alright. How do we get where I want to go? Looks like this way. Up here. Down this way. I definitely do like the map. It's definitely a challenging map. I don't know. I mean, it's difficult to get here, and then you have, like, logistics concerns once you've gotten here. Alright, we'll go poke the, that, and then, according to the person, there is a upgrade right there. So... Oh, you know what? There's another vehicle right here, the Great Nomad. Looks like one of those vans. That'd be cool if we could get one of those. I have used one of those in the past when I was trying out all the various scout vehicles, and I liked it okay. But I ended up selling it because I felt like I had a good roster of scout vehicles, and although I liked it, I just didn't feel like I had much use for it, so I ended up getting rid of it. But hey, if I get one for free, that'd be nice. If not, that's not the end of the world either. I kind of wish they did give you one earlier on, because that would be a really, for newer players that are first exploring in Russia, that would be a really good reward early on. Because it's a nice truck, but it's not amazing, so it's got that good early game. I mean, it's cheap though, so you could buy one easily, but I just still think it would be nice to have one as a reward. Because you do recover and repair at least one, if not multiples, of the things. I think the vehicle you recover the most often is that Don 71, which again you never get as a reward. At least I don't think so. What can I say? I'm the kind of guy that I find the idea of only driving with just like trucks you get for free as fun. Like there's a very good likelihood if I was doing this not as, you know, streaming and making content and what have you, that I would just stick with the trucks you get for free. I'd eventually probably buy some that I found interesting, but that would be kind of my natural reaction to a game like this, is just take what you work on, getting the free trucks, make those work for you, and then maybe buy one or two ones that you really find interesting, but otherwise just mostly work with those vehicles. Eventually you make enough money that you can afford to do more than that, but yeah, I'm actually having kind of quite a bit of fun with this little guy. I just have to keep an eye on the fuel and make sure we don't run out, but otherwise... Oh, we gotta turn off our diff lock. I'm sure we can turn it back on though. Alright. So there's the van. Let me go check on the quest, because with this map it appears you have to actually drive up to the things to know what they are. Alright. Local farm might not have been the pinnacle of motorized industry, but oh! No, this is a quest that I already have. Oh. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this quest is not very specific on what you need to do, is it? What's it called again? The Great Nomad? Yeah, so you restore, then deliver. Let's start tracking this guy, see what we need to do. So repair status. I mean, I'm here, I have repair parts. So I've only got 90, it needs 270. But no reason not to do a little bit, right? It also needs fuel. I probably need the fuel more than it does. So I'm not going to do the fuel. We're going to need to come back with another vehicle anyway, so... I don't suspect it will need all that much fuel. Now, the question is, what is the reward for that quest? Just money. Alright, oops. That's kind of a bummer to me. I would have liked to have gotten... I mean, again, I don't need it. It's a cheap vehicle. I don't really need it, but... Still would have been nice. Alright, so first off, trailer. Secondly, somebody said it was between these two red buildings. I don't see it right now, but that doesn't mean it's not there. I don't think I misheard them. Let me read back. By the lumber mill. That's a lumber mill. Between the two red buildings. Alright, well, we'll look around. It might still be here, but I am not seeing it. And if I'm being blind, I do apologize, but usually you start getting a alert once you're close. So it's not definitely directly between the buildings. I don't think that person's still in the chat. I don't know for sure. Yeah, I'm not seeing what they were talking about. That'd be one of those things I have to look up.